It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Everybody alright? It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Hey, you better hold on tight. It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. K-On, I think they're ready. You tuned into what you tuned into.
Now give me my theme music.
Hey, good evening. How everybody doing this evening on this Wednesday afternoon? I'm glad you guys tuned in for another episode of Off the Record. I'm your host, K Young, and we got a bomb burn for y'all tonight. It's Promoters Month, so this is my second promoter I'm bringing on. Last week I had DJ Ken on here, so I'm doing 4 weeks straight with just promoters only, so I can pick their brain, because the promoters are a driving force in this genre of music. So I actually want to see what their thoughts are. And then after I get my promoters out of the way, I'm gonna go with my promoters and I'm gonna go with my artists, or vice versa. So I appreciate you guys coming in. DJ Suga Love is my exclusive guest tonight. DJ Suga Love been in the game for a while. Good guy, very vocal, very opinionated, and he's unapologetic. And same way I am, I call it like I see it. No malice intended. Just to give an honest assessment, an honest observation of what's going on in Southern Soul, because we're all in Southern Soul. I'm a promoter, not just a podcast person. I'm a promoter as well. So I appreciate him coming on. If you guys have any questions, make sure you put your questions in the feed line. Make sure they're respectful. And look, if I miss your question, charge to my head, not my heart, because there's a lot of questions on here. A lot of questions go pretty fast. So just you can put your question in first, and I'll get to it, or Angela Young and let me know what's going on. But hey, Sugar Love, give me the thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, all right. Look, without further ado, I'm about to bring him in, the man himself, DJ Sugar Love.
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on, young man?
How you doing tonight?
You doing all right?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. How you doing?
Okay. All right, I like that mic, man. I see you got the hat. Is that a fedora? Is that what's it called?
Yeah, man. I gotta come with the style, the swag for the big.
Well, look, I had to come with them Baltimore Ravens on y'all, man.
Oh yeah, man. Well, unfortunately, man, the Dolphins, we beat y'all this past week, man. So, one up on you.
Hey, who your team, man?
Miami Dolphins, man.
Oh, whatever. How you gonna be from Miami and you from New Orleans?
Say, man, I travel, man.
Yeah.
I like Miami, man. I always did like Miami from when I was a child. Be honest with you, I never did like the Saints. Because you got to look at the time when I came up in New Orleans, the Saints really, the only thing they actually had was the Dome Patrol. The Saints used to have the brown bags. They never really went nowhere. So, some of my players, they like the Saints, but I like the Dan Marino, Mark Duper, and all those individuals.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Marie, I got it. It jumped from public to private on my phone, so that's what I'm doing now. But I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I've been a Dolphin fan. I talk trash with my cousins and everybody in New Orleans about the Saints. But you know, I even host a watch party for the New Orleans Saints each and every Sunday, man. So I'm not a Saints hater. I just you know try to give them a little flack. You know what I'm saying?
What about the Cowboys? You a Cowboy hater?
Oh man, the Dallas Donkeys. Nah, you ain't doing that, man.
Hey, you know Angela Young and Connie Robinson on here, man. They some diehard fans, man.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that y'all got to go through what y'all been going through for the last. Oh Lord, it's been a long time, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Like I say, you know, I'm not playing a game. I know a lot of fans are kind of passionate about their teams, just like a lot of fans are passionate about the artists and the DJs that they like out here. So, you know, it's good to talk a little trash, but at the end of the day, man, I really want to see everybody win and everybody happy. But some people take it too seriously, man. And, you know, I see a lot of fights at the games. For what reason? You know what I'm saying? You're not playing the game. You're not getting paid. Now you got to go give somebody some bail money for what reason?
Exactly. Now, look, that was an icebreaker, man. So tell your fans a little bit about yourself and where you from.
First of all, Johnny Armstrong, the real name. DJ Sugar Love is the DJ name. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. 47 years old. Family of 5, 4 kids, 1 loving woman. That's not too far from me right here. Born and raised right here in this area. Been in this business. I've been in this business over 25 years. You know, I started this thing when I was 20 years old. Like I said, so we got 27 years of experience of not only playing the rap, the hip hop, the gospel, but also the blues. The blues that a lot of like, you know, Kevin, you older than me.
Yeah.
You know, the Muddy Waters, the Coco Taylors, the Bobby Blue Blands, so the Lil. So I come through that area, and then I seen the transition with the Southern Soul. So, but I think all Southern Soul artists and the DJs that's in this era should be able to learn something from how the game was back then.
Okay. So in the what does Southern Soul mean to you, man, when you hear Southern Soul? Because it wasn't Southern Soul when you came out, it was just what? What was it then?
It was just blues when I came out in the game. It was blues when Buddy H them people were singing with a lot of emotion and feeling. I think right now Southern Soul, the term Southern Soul, I think they need to change the term Southern Soul to more like soul blues, because people from outside the lower states, when they hear the term Southern Soul, they actually look at it as it's limited, like it's not gonna go nowhere, and it only supposed to fit for the lower states. But then when you look at the Southern Soul music, it's more up tempo. You have a few artists that sing with the feeling, but everybody now is looking like it's beat driven. The producers are really, be honest with you, the producers are really the superstars of this business right now, because if you listen to some of the music don't even have great substance. So, you know, I always tell people, can you play that? If we go back in time, would that fit? Because think about it. The songs that they made back in time, they fit in today. We still can relate to some of those songs. Like I said, it was an emotion. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only one that's going to go through that. So, but they do have some good Southern Soul songs out here. But like I said, I like to say soul blues, you know, to try to reach a broader audience, because it is popular, no matter what people may say. It's popular. It's starting to trickle into a lot of different areas that they probably wouldn't think that it was going to trickle into. And that's why we have to be conscientious of what's going on with it right now, because this is the time that it's trending. This is the time that we can start straightening out some of the problems that we see up in this game, and just try to come together as one, because you got to look at it. We laying a foundation for the next generation.
Yeah. You know why I think it can go further, Sugar Love, because you might be from the East Coast, West Coast, from the North, but your mamas and grandmamas came from down south. You migrated up there. So all your folks are still south of the Mason-Dixon line. They still come down and visit. They still come down and visit. They people down here, and when they get here, they listen to the music and they take the music back. So I think I personally think it can it can spread, but there has to be some stipulations. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that a little later on about stipulations. So
Yes,
let me
sir.
ask you this question. Let me ask you this question right here. Why not R&B and hip hop? Why you stuck with Southern Soul?
I actually stuck with Southern Soul, man, because I'm older now. You know, when I was younger, you know, I was hip hop. I'm no limit down. I'm no limit to the core.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make them sing, yeah. When he was making them sing, I was making them sing the na. But at the end of the day, you know, the hip hop, and the R&B, even if you look at the R&B right now, I'm not gonna say R&B is dead. Yeah. I'm just gonna say you just don't see a lot of great R&B artists that's really marketable. Yeah. You do have a lot of artists that's out there that has great music, but then, like I say, you start listening to it, they hit or miss. You know, so Southern Soul, I like it. It keeps around a more mature crowd. Now, you know, it's starting to get younger and younger every year. Yeah. But for the most part, it's people that I grew up with in that age bracket that's actually doing that right now. You know, I'm not hip hop no more. I don't wear the pants sag, and I don't even buy Jordans no more. The Jordans I had, I cook in them. But I'm a hard sole shoe man. Yeah. You know, hard bottoms, jeans, button down, suits, fedora.
Yeah, because the older you get in R&B, you're less marketable because you're old. You know, hell, who's the oldest person over here right now? That's in Southern Soul is
Bobby Rush.
Bobby Rush, what? I think he's got to be in his 80s, late 80s, early 90s, or somewhere around there.
Yeah, he's been around a long time.
Because my mom listened to him, and he's still here. He's still prevalent, and he's still important over here in Southern Soul. I think he got 2 or 3 Grammys.
Yeah, I believe he has 2 Grammys for sure that I know.
Yeah. So that's why you stuck to it. So, do you think there's room for rap in Southern Soul?
I don't think, man. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I don't think there's no rap. There's no room for rap in Southern Soul. I do believe that if a Southern Soul artist want to feature a rapper on their song, I think okay, they may do that. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Willie Clayton had featured Dave Hollister back in the day. Okay. Now, is Dave Hollister a Southern Soul singer? Nah, Willie Clayton just collaborated with him. Yeah. But you know, I don't try to knock nobody blessing or whatever they got going on. But to me, I don't think rap belongs in Southern Soul. I think that rappers should go to the rapper side of the game. You know, that there's plenty of room for the rappers. But then I look at it too. Are they skilled enough to go over there? You know, maybe they come over here because it's like an open 50-acre lot with no fence line, and anything is accepted. Seems like anything is accepted. But it's time to start pushing some resistance back and try to get some standard instruction in this business.
Yeah, to me, I like rap. You know, I'm still with the Sugar Hill Gang. You know, you remember that Sugar Hill Gang? So rap has infiltrated everything, country, gospel, everything. You know what I'm saying? So I just think, me personally, I think if it's good rap and if it's a compilation, then I think it's doable. I think it's doable, but singularly, I don't think so, because I'm just telling you what the people that I deal with as far as the crowds, you know what I'm saying, it's an older crowd. So they want to see the Sir Charles and stuff like that. You know, now Bad News, I know Bad News got a couple of compilations that sound pretty good. You know, I like it. It sounds pretty good. Yeah, I like it. So I don't want to totally shut the door on them, because everybody else coming over here, they can't sing.
Right.
Yeah, everybody else coming over can't sing here. At least they can rap and got good music. So that's just my personal opinion. You know, other people are different, you know, but that's just my personal opinion. So let me ask you this right here. How did you know what music to play when you first came over here in Southern Soul? How did you know? Did you get DJs or what happened?
You got to understand that the transition was like a blink of an eye. So my thing is, I always did research. Even though I'm from New Orleans, man, I actually had a chance to, you know, go on a road with Marvin Cease, Mr. Marvin Cease, Mr. Bobby Blue Bland. Actually, what I used to do, Kevin, is even though I was from New Orleans, Conrad Music was a pivot records store that was in a community. Malaco, Echo Records. These individuals, Dylan and Carl Marshall, CD Baby. I mean, what it was. I forgot the name of the album, the record company. But anyway, they used to send all the music over there. So as time go on, when I'm chilling out with Mr. Conrad, I would see the Floyd Taylors and you know, the Marvin C's, the Buddy Aces, them come through. And they used to be talking about down in the Delta. That's where the music is at. And I always had curiosity. So even traveling with No Limit, a lot of times I used to go venture off. When we used to go to Jackson and everything, I wanted to see Vicksburg. I wanted to go. So I go into these different areas. And by me going into these different areas, I listened to some of the music there. And so what I started doing, man, I started buying the tapes and the CDs and bringing it back down to my area and starting to give it to my, you know, my uncles and my cousins and starting to play it myself. And that's how I got up on the music business, just listening to the old heads or where they was from, because I know if they were singing the music and they was from these areas, hey, look, guess what? I'm gonna go there. And then I started meeting people like Funky Larry Jones, you know, Mr. Larry Chambers, Mr. Tommy T, which was a great mentor of mine. So I go way back in the day, man, from the 8-track tape. So so it was easy for me.
Yeah, I still got a cassette tape in my truck. I got a 92 S10 pickup that I bought when I was 22. I still got a cassette player in it.
You still have some cassettes?
Yeah, I still got some cassettes, man. Yeah, I still got a couple of them. New Edition and all them. Cool and now. They want me to join a group, man, but I was in the military. So let me ask you this question right here. So, how do you get your fans involved, man? How do you get them involved, or do you even include them at all when you do your some music selection?
First of all, I get my fans involved because I smile a lot.
Okay.
Everybody know that I always smile, but when I start smiling,
you flirt with them because you smile or what?
Nah, man, it's not about a flirt because, like I said, I have a woman, man. So the thing about it, and my thing is, why I'm not gonna do the flirting is because, you know, I know what I got at my house. Yeah. Like this, obviously, I'm not about to try to lose $1 trying to chase a dime. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, there's a lot of nice ladies out here that I meet, a lot of, you know, fellas that chop it up with me, that chop it up. But like I said, I try to get my supporters and my fans involved because I'm curious of what they like. Yeah. What they like. So just like me, a lot of times when I'm on live, what I do on live, sometimes I say, look, man, y'all on live, y'all vibing out with me, y'all typing what song y'all want to hear. So I get them involved because it's more personal with me. You know, I talk a lot of shit now. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I value each and every one of the fans and supporters, whichever way you want to call them. I value their opinion because without them, I wouldn't be in the spotlight. I wouldn't have the attention that I have now. If I wasn't real, man, if I wasn't genuine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what's and I think in Southern Soul, I think we like leadership. That's just my personal opinion, right? I think we got a lot of followers and less leaders. So what's a true leader to you in your opinion?
Man, I say it all the time. I see so many people call themselves kings and queens. Yeah. But how many of them are leading by example? You know, look at the kings and queens. Who's helping who? Who's trying to take somebody underneath their wing and trying to show them the ropes? You know, who's gonna call Sugar Love on the phone and say, man, look, bro, you were wrong by Kevin Young. You know, man, you gotta watch your statements, man. Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna check who? And who's gonna be able to just sit down, man, and just tackle some of the tough issues? You know, everybody's not a hater. You know, sometimes, I mean, some of these things that's going on is self-inflicted. And who's gonna check you? Who's gonna tell you when you out of pocket? I done had Ken call me. Ken was on the show last week. Me and Ken are a great friend. I mean, people probably think we brothers. You know what I'm saying? We get along real well. But Ken done called me. Hey, Sugar. Hey, man, what's going on with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Even when the Dr. D situation was going on, Ken picked up the phone and called me. Sugar, let that go, Sugar. Let that go. Yeah, it ain't that serious. But at the end of the day, sometimes, man, you know, as men, we stand on different principles and morals. But then I had to sit back and listen, man, to some of my peers and say, you know what? They right, man. Let me let this go, man. It don't make any sense. So people that's gonna do that and come to you like that, Kenny Wayne, same way. Kenny Wayne, an old head in the game, but he's still out in the game. But you know, he's seen a lot of things. So I respect these type of individuals' opinions, and I value them as leaders. That's what I would call a leader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody that's willing to step in to try to help, but also
what's in the military, man?
Yeah.
We said in the military, man, you can't lead where you want to go. You can't follow. You can't lead where you want to go. You can't follow what you don't know. That is a true statement. And to me, a true leader makes people better around them. So I always use my army analogy, right? I can be as great as all outdoors, right? But my premise of being in the military was to fight wars. I can't go to war by myself. I have to make my soldiers around me just as good as me. Okay. You know, so when people say that over here, I keep telling them I come from a different culture. When you say that, I look at your surroundings. Okay, who have you made greater? Who have you made better? You know, or are these people you just want to have on your arm just to say, hey, this person is cool, this person is following me, but are you actually making that person better? You know, are you a user? Are you actually using these people to make yourself even greater? So that's why I always ask that question, you know, what's your definition of a true leader? Because, you know, they get it distorted. You know, so the purpose of Off the Record is to try to make everybody better. It's to inform, because it's about the fans and the artists to me. That's what it's about. That's what it starts with, the fans and the artists. So when I go to a show and I pay my money, when I pay my hard-earned money, then I don't expect to sit there for no 2-3 hours before the show starts. If you tell me the show starts at 8 o'clock and it starts at 11, I don't expect that. That's an observation. So when I come off the record and I talk about it and you're upset, and that's your problem, it's not mine. You did it. So all thing it is constructive criticism, just fix it. No, but some people are incorrigible. You know that, right? Some people are incorrigible. They don't want to learn. You know, they don't want anybody telling them nothing. And those people are dangerous. You know, those people are very dangerous. So let me ask you this question. So you don't have no personal problem with nobody in Southernsoul, right?
Man, I don't have no personal problem with nobody because, like I told you, I've said this on my lives many times. I personally don't have a problem. I was about to have a problem. But at the end of the day, we end up chopping that up. But like I said, I don't have a personal problem because you're not dealing with my family. Number one. This music stuff, we all got this music. We all got music. I'm not fighting nobody, not killing nobody, knocking nobody's head off for no music, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get that straight out of the way. So I have no personal vendetta against no one. Don't have no problem with nobody. But I know a lot of people may have an issue with me because of the way that I speak. Because I don't, Kevin, I'm like this, man. I'm straightforward, man.
Yeah.
I'm straightforward. When I walk straight up, man. I don't walk with no twist, no lean. I walk straight. So when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you straight.
Yeah.
I expect for you to talk to me straight. Now, don't get me wrong. You may say some things that I may not agree with, but at the end of the day, hey man, we men and women conversating, and guess what? Everything I'm not gonna like everything. You know, just like at your show. You know, this podcast, man. You know, I'm on live right now, man, and you know, I owe you a definitely apology because at first when I was chiming in and dipping in, you know, I wasn't there for the whole show. So I would get excerpts of it, man. And I'll be honest with you. I done told a lot of individuals, man, I ain't fucking with Kevin Young, man. Man, this shit look like it's confident messy. But then as me starting to talk to you as well as observe it fully, then I start seeing, well, you know what? Kevin Young not being messy. He's just asking the questions. So guess what? If a person don't want to answer the question, guess they don't have to. But my thing is, you know what you was getting yourself into when you came on Off the Record, because you're gonna ask some of the tough questions. So like I say, man, from me to you, I apologize to you, man. I had you wrong. And you know, I'm gonna be a man about it and stand up and accept, you know, say that, man. So, you know, I know a lot of people probably viewing it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do that, man. You know, I apologize to you, man, and I wish you the best in life and success. But no, I don't have no problem. That's just like K9. You know, me and K9 talked about the King George situation. Okay. I've called K9 a couple of times to try to book King George. I mean, he didn't return a phone call, but at the end of the day, I'm not mad at old K9, man.
Yeah,
I'm not mad because I also called the other number, Miss Alexis, on that flyer. But guess what? She didn't answer. And you know what? I'm not mad at them. They just didn't answer. We just couldn't conduct business at that junction. Now down on the road, the K9 and I was to sit down and try to do some business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But man, I don't knock nine. A lot of people try to get with me and talking about with Trucker.
Yeah.
You know, I don't dislike Trucker. I dislike a lot of things that I see.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't do it like that. But like you say, man, we all got our own opinion. You know, I've heard him say he's the #1 DJ in Southern Soul or what have you. Man, you know what? There's really no #1 DJ because what makes you #1? You know what I'm saying? A lot of us got a lot of years in this business. So people that has 10 years or better, you know, I'm blessed with 27. You know, I would get disrespected by that comment. I feel disrespected by that comment. It's because I've been in the trenches when this wasn't even Southern Soul. But at the end of the day, I play music that Trucker don't play. I play music that King don't play. Trucker plays music that I don't play or a lot of other DJs don't play. But I don't think none of us are #1. Now, we may have a lot of followers. We may have a lot of people that like us. But at the end of the day, you got to keep it real. There's some DJ out there that's not even known that we don't even know their name.
Yeah.
And we probably pop up in the city, our kinfolk or somebody friends that told us where to go at and hang out at, and we walk in that venue, and that DJ holding it down. You'd be like, wow, why that DJ? So, you know, that's why I don't get into the numbers game. But at the end of the day, I'm never going to be on, this is what you call a hater, man.
Yeah.
A hater is somebody that's going to get on the phone and say, man, you know, King got a show, man. Don't go support that, man. Don't go support that. You know, I don't deal with him. That's a hater, man.
Yeah.
That's a hater. I have never got on the phone and told somebody not to go support nobody. I never got on live not to say, don't go support nobody. I got a situation that's right here in my backyard. That's getting ready to happen March 3rd. You know, they're getting ready to bring the Blues Is All Right to New Orleans. They don't have no females on the show. I'm a big advocate of trying to get females on these shows, man. And I mean,
I'm gonna ask you about that. I'm gonna ask you about that. But let me ask you this right here. Let me ask you this question right here. You're a promoter as well, right? And you're on the radio station.
Yes, sir.
You Right. So as a promoter, what's been your experience as a promoter and a DJ in Southern Soul? I mean, have you I'm talking about, because you know there's some promoters out there, and you weren't doing hats. So have you ever been accused of not paying an artist or had an artist not fulfill their obligations of performing on your show? Have you had that experience yet?
Yeah, I have that experience. It didn't happen often because, like I say, I'm a straightforward individual. Yeah. When I talk to the artist, I talk to them as a man and a woman. That's how I come at it. I try to make it make sense. If anybody ever worked with me, that I ever booked or whatever, I don't play the money games. I'm not holding nobody money. A lot of times I pay them before they even come to my show. Be honest with you, because I don't like to be transacting no money at the day or the time of the event. You know, because you got a lot of people that watch a lot of things. So if I can give this artist their money, and I got a good feel, guess what? If you don't do your thing, then you got to see me in another way. But at the end of the day, I'm not trying to give you your money right then and there to be robbed. I mean, like I said, I had an individual out of my years of experience. I had one individual, and like I say, I looked at that little money man like it's minute, and everybody know who that is. But it was the principle, because you deleted me off of Facebook, but yet you had my money. And like I said, if you was gonna delete me off of Facebook and you had my money, cash out me my money back. Simple as that. I got orders right now that I've laid down in and cashed out and they gave them deposits. And guess what? They never even showed up for some shows. But I got some that we had to call and try to postpone. Some of them came back. That's why, like, guys like David J, I would urge anybody to book him. But you got a lot of individuals that have my money in their pockets. But at the end of the day, they didn't make good on it. But you know what? I look at it. I got a lot of them, man. I got a lot of them.
Okay. Wow. So let me ask you this question right here, man. Am I echoing?
Say that again.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I wonder why is doing that. But let me ask you a question as a DJ. Do you think females get a fair shake in Southernsoul?
No.
Okay. Why?
I don't think females get a fair shake because in this business, it's more male driven. I think a lot of promoters look at a lot of females as they meet. They meet on a food chain. A lot of females go through a lot of things that they shouldn't go through, as far as a lot of promoters are trying to sleep with them. I don't care if it's man or woman. Some women trying to sleep with women. I'm gonna keep it real. But at the end of the day, you know what? They deserve the same opportunities that you afford the males up in this business. A lot of the females that's in this business, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, they have better material than a lot of the men that people are giving breaks to. And I think that needs to stop. I think the only thing that will stop is if the females who's buying these tickets, because let's talk, the females are over 98% responsible for profitability on the show. They are the ones that's buying the ticket. If you look out in the audience, you see more women in the audience than you see men. But the question is, do these women want to see women perform? You know, I think women should try to get the females' perspective on shows. As a promoter myself, I try not to do all male shows. I will reach out to some women. Now, don't get me wrong. Once I reach out and the women are not available, sometimes I'm stuck with trying to, put a show on with just all men. But my purpose is I try to make it balanced, man. If I got 3 men, I'm trying to get 3 women. If I get 2 women, man, I'm good. I think I've done my part. But I'm looking at women as equal compared to the men. I'm not going BS the woman and try to lowball her because she's a woman. Nah. If you know that this woman has a draw, you need to pay her according to her draw. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to do that. And I'm like I said, I'm looking at this camera right now, sipping on this Grand Marnier, and I'm telling all the women out here, man, look, it's time for y'all to stand up. Not only if you're a fan or you're an artist, because on your jobs, you fight for equal opportunity. So why not fight for equal opportunity in this unnamed genre of music? Because it's not recognized by the larger powers, but y'all need to start standing up, and y'all need to stick together. And I said this once before, they stuck together when the vice president was elected. When the vice president went in there with Joe Biden, they had the Chucks and Pearls. And every woman, big women, small women, in between women, they all had the Chucks and Pearls. If they didn't have the pearls, they was finding the Mardi Gras beads. They made their shirts and all of that, but they stepped up in unity. Why not step up in unity to try to put pressure on a lot of these promoters that's doing these shows? And even if they start doing 1 or 2 women at a time, I mean, that's still going to make a difference. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Echo. Hold on for 1 second. Let me take a commercial break. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix it. Hold on.
I don't do features because even if I did a feature with someone that costs, they don't put the same energy behind your record because it's your record. So that's a waste of money and a waste of time. Now, if I do a song say I did a song with Mr. Live, I would expect for us to sit down and have a game plan of how we're going to work this song. And we commit to working that one song instead of anything else. Because why would I want to do a feature with you? The feature is to gain more ground, not just to be saying I got a feature with somebody. I don't want to just say I got a feature with you. That's why I don't do features, because I'm not saying nobody. I don't want to do feature and waste my time. I just do my own song.
Well,
Right.
what if you do a feature with Mr. Live and everybody tell you, well, DD, your part sound good, but live part sound horrible.
They
The song is coming down immediately.
They ain't gonna tell you that. They ain't gonna.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, man. They keep saying it's vibrating. I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Man. Okay. They don't want us to be. We're gonna keep on. So, but what do you think the females can do different to be more marketable?
They need to invest in themselves. I honestly think that the females need to start investing in themselves. They need to put their brand out there. First of all, they need to create a brand. They need to protect their brand. And then they need to be able to push their brand out there. And don't be scared about it. I mean, there's avenues that they can go to and get their stuff out there. You know, I don't know their financial background, but at the end of the day, you know, they can start taking their time and just start chipping off a little bit by little bit and start hitting certain markets. Everything is not going to go through YouTube and Facebook. You got to start being creative in here because there's so many people. So you have to be competitive and creative. Everybody's just not going to sit there and just call your name. You understand what I'm saying? You might have to go outside of your element. Yeah, you got it?
No, man. It ain't letting us. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So like I said, you got a lot of females that have marketable music. You know, I look at Dee Simon is a very powerful singer. Okay. She probably stole what I told her, like, you know, like I told her she was the truth. She is the truth, but at the end of the day, she probably didn't steal it. If so, she gonna call me, Suga, I ain't steal that. But at the end of the day, Dee Simon has great work, man. She has a unique sound. Okay, why she's not being booked at a lot of shows or at a certain level, I don't know. I haven't digged into that and dissected that, but I'm telling you, I think Dee Simon can hold her own on the stage with the best of them. Jason Name is another one.
Yeah.
Jason is a very powerful singer, man. I actually played at the House of Blues right around like in the transition of COVID-19 was getting ready, when the cities was getting ready to open up at full throttle. And I played I'll Be Down in a Minute. And I ain't a side piece level. Man, a lot of people thought that was Selena Johnson. And then when I told them who it was, they was like, what? Who is that? Who is that? So, like I say, a lot of artists out here. You know, I know Lacey's been getting a lot of work. Miss Karen Wolf been getting a lot of work. Miss Jody's still around. Miss Jody still works. So I don't know if the women get along, but I see Lady Q's getting a lot of work. Tammy Cole, one of my good friends. Tammy's starting to heat up. What's Love? Summer Wolf. So you have a lot of women. Sweet Nate. It's Cornwall. I see a lot of these artists, man. They're starting to Sassy D, Miss Sassy. They're starting to hit different markets in different areas than they normally would. But like I said, you have a lot of more work to do. You might want to start trying to look at other elements on how to promote yourself and market your brand. They're trying to get up there.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Nah, it's really yeah. Somebody wants great.
How y'all doing out there, fans? While Kevin worked through that, y'all doing all right out there? I mean, I can't see y'all comments because we don't.
Hey, I'm gonna go out and come back in.
All right, 10-4. So he said he's gonna go out. So welcome to the Sugar Love Show. Welcome to WSLRadio.com. Y'all know I can hold it down, but let's see if Kevin can get it right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You still got a slight echo.
Still echo. I don't know why it's echoing. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I mean, I got clean here.
Is it echoing now?
Yeah, you got a back. You got an echo somewhere.
Yeah. Wow. Let me see something.
Man, don't be trying to sabotage me, man. Don't be, man. Don't be trying to hop on it. Nah, man. But big ups, man. Oh, November the 4th, while I'm here, man. Look, they got a big old concert in Opelika, Alabama. So November the 4th, they're gonna have a lot of great artists on that thing. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. Get with Ground Pressure, Kelvin Matthews, and he can give you more information on it.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again. I heard a little echo.
Yeah. Let me see something. Yeah. They don't speak great on here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, me.
Yeah, it's echo. Okay. Echo.
Yeah. How many speakers you have on?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you better now. I can hear you.
They ain't plugged up. Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. No.
Hey, take it. Work through what you gotta work through. I don't know. I got time for you today.
Yeah, we ain't got the good part yet.
Right. Oh yeah, man. You know, we just chilling right now.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you still got an echo though.
Echoing?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, still echoing. I don't know what the hell this is. Yeah. Yeah, you need to. Dang. Oh Lord. I don't like that. Yeah. Hey, I want you to be great.
You know, when you got good stuff, man, you know, it is what it is, man. You're trying to get it right, man. But at the end of the day, man, what's up, fans? I still encourage everybody to check out sugarloveradio.com. Still encourage everybody to,
Yeah, my mic is straight.
Your mic?
Yeah.
Straight?
Yeah. What about now? See, this ain't never same setup.
Man, I ain't making you nervous, huh, man?
Oh no, I look.
I'm about to say now. Come on, now, Kelvin Young. All right, now you on the record.
Hey, trust me, I got a whole bunch of for you. I just want to make sure it's straight.
I got you, bro. I got you, man.
I gotta try to fix this, man. I don't like this right here. I don't like this. Hold on. Yeah. No, man, I don't like that. Damn it. Hold on. I don't want to go back out. Can you still hear me on that end?
Yeah, I hear you on my end.
Yeah. So I can get you on. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what it is. 1 second. Another commercial.
Simple.
Hold on.
Take your time.
You going after Tucker or Calvin Richardson?
I sure will.
You will?
Guess what? You're gonna be two people in the audience.
I sure will.
Hey,
I sure will.
you know, I know you will. But listen.
Summer, how many people gonna be in there?
Y'all laughing, but I'm not scared to go behind them, before them, or beside them.
Hey, look, somebody tag K9 because I want K9 to put live
Lie.
Okay.
Lie. I love your music. I listen to your music every day. You got great music, baby. I do. You the shit, but you still growing just like me.
Hold on, let me back all this up. Audience, don't look at this like I'm talking cocky or anything. Look at this as saying I got confidence in my music.
Right.
In me.
Right.
I'm not going to, don't.
One time.
Yeah. What that is, man. I don't know why. Hey, there might be on your end.
Shit, ain't on my end.
Yeah.
I'm live and direct. Yeah, I'm live and direct. They ain't on my end.
Yeah, ain't never had this issue, man.
I'm on the radio, man. Now, I can't hear you now because you got your thing muted. Your mic is muted. No, your mic's still muted.
Yeah, what about that?
I can hear you now.
Man, I don't want to go back in. Matter of fact, no. Shit. Hold on.
Like I said, I ain't on my end.
Yeah.
Hey, look, do this, try this, Kelly.
Hold on.
Hold up. What did you do just now?
Where you at now?
Oh, I can hear you. You sound good now. No echo.
Okay, hold on. What? Are you on the radio?
Yeah, but you don't have no echo now.
Oh, I don't? I still can hear you. Yeah, I still can hear you.
Yeah, you don't have no echo. Turn your speaker turn it away in a different direction.
Yeah, I got all that. Yeah, but it's still. Yeah, I'm still on there. Yeah, what about now?
I can hear you well.
Yeah.
I don't hear no echo.
What about now? Hold on. Yeah,
I can hear you now.
But I echo on my end.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Damn, man. Okay, well, you can hear me loud, right?
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Okay. What? I don't know. They said people can't understand me. Yeah. Hey, we were just going to write it up. Hold on.
Just go out all of you. If they can't hear you,
just trying to figure it out. Damn it. Hold on. Yeah. Can you hear me? You can't hear me now, can you? Yeah. Okay. No, it's still echoing. Still echoing just a little bit. What about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Angie, can you hear me? Angie. Huh? It's better? I still can hear you. I'm like that. Yeah. What about now?
I can hear you.
Yeah. What about now?
Yeah, I don't hear no echo on your side.
Yeah, I hear it on my side. Yeah, I can hear it on my side. It's echo.
You hear when you speak or when I speak?
When I speak, yes, echo. Yeah. Hey, let me come back in.
All right, 10-4, let's do that.
let me see.
All right.
It's the
Hold on.
computer.
No, hold on. I want him to come back in now.
Shit.
Yeah, we better get hot.
But at the end of the day, man, what's up, man? What's up, man?
They waiting.
Yeah, 120 people waiting. Are y'all still? Can you still go see if you still can hear me now? Can y'all still hear me? Y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. T. Hogan, what's up? Can you hear me? Huh? Can you hear me? I am saying something. Can you hear me? Huh?
What you said?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so it's not echoing now.
No.
Okay. Angie, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. No, it's not echoing. I don't hear echo. Okay, that's good right there. Okay, here we go. All right. You can hear me.
Yeah, man, I can hear you, man. You hear me
that's
now?
good. That's good. That's good right there. Okay, here's the deal. Y'all come on back on here. Okay. Let me ask you this question right here. Do you think your pay as a DJ should be equal to a mid-level or entry-level artist with a hit, at least one hit? As a DJ, you think your pay should be equal to a mid-level or entry-level artist with one hit?
Let's dig in that question a little bit better.
Okay.
So when you ask me that question, or am I DJing alone or am I DJing at a concert?
At a concert.
No, I don't think my pay. I don't think my pay should be equivalent to the mid-level artists. I'm gonna be honest with you, because at a concert, I'm not actually gonna DJ a long time.
Yeah.
A concert. You know, you look at a concert, the average concert is 4 or 5 hours. The DJ may play an hour. If you look at it, hour and 20 minutes, if y'all got a problem with sound, the DJ might have to, play a little bit longer till y'all straighten it out. But I don't think a DJ should be getting paid that big amount of money at a concert. I wouldn't pay a DJ that type of money because of the simple fact, and the reason why I'm saying this, because the people are not really coming to see the DJ. Plus, I'm not giving the DJ 45 minutes
to do his thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, think about it. I see a lot of people that say, man, Sugar, you crazy. A lot of DJs charge a lot of money. That's cool. You may have a draw, but it's your draw coming to the show.
Okay. So let me ask you, pause right there. So let me ask you this question. Is you a DJ over here? It's a lot of DJs. It's a lot of DJs over here. So is there one or two female DJs? Do you have a top 5 DJ? You have a top 5?
Do I have a top 5 DJ?
Yeah.
No, I don't have a top 5 DJ.
Yeah.
Because of the simple fact, every DJ is different. So how I'm gonna put them in the top 5? I don't think there's 2 DJs that's unique. So I wouldn't put a top 5 in because so many DJs has different abilities. You know, I think anybody can be a DJ, but it's the ability that's going to separate the DJs from other DJs. So I don't have a top 5. I mean, I have people that I like to see, but I won't have a top 5 because I'm a music head.
Okay.
You know, I like to see Hype Man, Hype Man KJ. I like to see Ken. I like to see 783. That's doing his thing. I like to see DJ Doc Nasty, Doc Turner out of Virginia Way. I like to see Dirty Money. I like to see DJ Curtis Blow. He gets it in. I like to see Melody Hudson, DJ Mel, DJ Brown Sugar. I just like to see DJ Chill Will out of Mobile. I like to see DJ Godfather because I believe Godfather is a pioneer in this business, man. So there's a lot of other DJs. Yeah, so I don't have a top 5.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. I heard you say that you can sing. Is that just poppycock talk or what? Is that true?
Man, let me tell you something. Shit, I can sing better than some of the cats in Southernsoul right now. Be honest with you, shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
you think so?
Put me on the stage with Tucker, man. I can sing. I heard y'all looking for me.
You stupid.
We can cut up over this thing, man. But yeah, I actually can sing, man. Sometimes on my lives, I actually go in song. And I actually, we doing remixes, ad libs, and stuff like that. But I'm trying to, I'm actually trying to pursue a singing career. No, I'm not trying to get into that, man.
So okay, let's get into this. I heard you say something about artists got to get permission to send their music out. What does that mean?
First of all, as me being
permission from who? It's your music, so why should the artist have to get permission?
See, bro, let me tell you something, man. I've reached out to a lot of artists.
Yeah.
Because as a DJ, you always want to stay up on the cusp of fresh music. I'm always seeking fresh music. So I have reached out to a lot of individuals to get their music. They never sent it. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, why they never sent me their music?
Yeah.
I play the music. Listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm probably one of the few DJs. I mean, they got some more DJs around. Ken and Hype Man does it for real. But I'm probably one of the few DJs that actually give a lot of artists opportunities without asking for their money.
Yeah.
Some of these DJs are asking for money to play their songs. So I'm reaching out to you not only as a DJ, but as a promoter and also a 2-time radio station owner. So when I'm reaching out to you and I'm explaining this, I have some kind of significance behind my name. You should be ready to send me your music because I'm willing to play your music. Okay? Yeah. I mean, I think that's what you made the music for, to get played. But then when I see you not sending me your music, I'm like, what's the problem? Oh, man, I ain't got clearance to send it to you yet.
Clearance from who?
I said, man, who you got to get clearance from?
Yeah.
Man, they give me all kind of stories, man.
Yeah.
All kind of stories, man. So I'm like, okay, man, it is what it is. I'm not running behind nobody for the music. Because when I play your music is going to get heard because I'm going to play. So I'm doing you a favor, be honest with you. So, if we got to work together. Artists need DJs need artists. So why I got to get permission, man? I'm not no motherfucking child, man.
Yeah.
I got a business, man. So, and I got, like I say, I'm one of the complete people out here. I started off as a DJ. Well, everybody know I'm a man. I started off as a DJ. So me doing, being a DJ, I'm like, man, I'm bringing all this new music to my area. I'm going to get into the promotion. I'm going to start booking these artists. I'm going to do my own shows. So I started doing that. But then I started paying the local radio stations all this money for advertising. And then I started seeing where the radio stations is taking my money, but they're not playing the music that I need them to play for the artists that's coming to the town. But then when I see the R&B and these rappers, they playing their music all day. So I'm like, I'm giving you $10,000 to $14,000 in advertising, and you're not gonna play my artist music? You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking about the New Orleans thing. So I really got pissed off and fed up about that, man. So I want to say God bless to my late uncle, Herman Magic Charles. He had WHKM radio, which is a full gospel radio station that was in New Orleans. He sit up there and said, nephew, it's time. It's time for you to get your own station. So he told me what I needed. He told me all the equipment. I could have brought different packages. I said, man, I want the top. Because I don't want to be looking to do certain things. So I paid my money. And like I said, once I got this WSLRadio.com, it's a real broadcasting company. Unlimited power with this. And the first artist that ever reached out to me was J-Lock. The first artist that reached out to me was J-Lock. The first artist I reached out to was Cammy Cole. And then Bad News hit me up because he knows my No Limit brothers serve on, and I think they had a conversation, and then Pokey told him something about me, and Bad News and I, with the bad, he had the Blue Suede Shoe song, and I still play that right now with him and Marco Rich. So, like I said, I'm not downplaying Bad News, but I still play his music, and like I said, when you was talking about leaders, I saw something that went on, and I know News and I had conversation, so I actually like, man, look, straighten that up, little brother. I mean, because now you're starting to see a lot of opportunities out here. Don't get caught up in all of this extracurricular, man. It's not that serious. So, but like I say, man, back to the topic, I wanted to always try to get new music, but a lot of these artists, they trying to hold it. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. They trying to hold their stuff like it's gold. And then when they finally send it to me, or if I finally find somebody to send it to me, or I purchase it, I'm like, man, I don't even know why the fuck I ran behind it. That shit garbage, man. That shit garbage, man. I waste my fucking time. What was wrong with me? So sometimes I go stand in the shower, bro, and be looking at myself like, hey, did you really try to get this motherfucking music? Wow. So, man, I'm be honest with you, bro. They got a lot of cats out here got to get permissions, man. To give their music. You shouldn't have to give permission to give your music to somebody that's willing to play it, man.
That's dumb. I think that's dumb. But let me ask you this question right here. Let's talk about. You often speak about fake views and fake followers. Can you elaborate on that? What exactly you mean by that?
Man, let me tell you something, man.
Okay.
Right now in this game, a lot of stuff is fabricated. Some people believe you gotta fabricate it to make it. You gotta fake it to make it. And don't get me wrong, some people have been faking it to make it. Okay. And like I say, man, I hear the numbers, the extraordinary numbers. But when you start doing the research, that's like Trucker. Trucker, he got 900,000 followers. But then when you go on live, fuck, you can't even get 2,000. So what's the percentage of that? Okay, but then you got people with the fake views and streams on YouTube. Some people got 10 million streams, 10 million views, I mean, on YouTube. And I'm just gonna use Jason A for instance. I don't know if them numbers genuine, but does Jason A have talent? Hell yeah, she does. So I look at Jason A. She had 10 million views on one of her songs. And somebody came to me like, man, Sugar Love, what's going on? I said, man, I don't know. But then I start seeing some artists that's not as talented as her. Man, they got 4 or 5 million views, and they're not doing no shows, Kevin.
That don't add up, huh?
It don't add up. So another thing is, man, like I say, a lot of times you got all these fake followers, or a lot of people got that French Montana syndrome. I don't know if you know about the French Montana syndrome.
What was it?
French Montana is, a hip hop artist that actually paid for these fake views, these fake streams, and he got busted because one of the fake robot streaming companies went down. They ended up getting caught up, so they ended up start seeing a lot of the invoices and all this other stuff. So my thing is, man, why you gotta fabricate it to make it?
Yeah.
Because people gonna know.
It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, but man, come on, man, for real.
Yeah.
What looks better? What looks better?
Saying, but it looks good. If I don't know DJ Sugar Love and I look on there and see you got 500,000 views, I'll be like, oh, okay, or 500,000 followers. I'll be like, oh, okay, well shit, he's straight. It looks good, but is it organic? So people would never know. The only way I would know as a promoter that, all you gotta do is look at people's lives. I gotta do is look at people's lives. People got, I don't knock nobody from doing anything. Like I said, because my Southernsoul don't pay no bills over here. So hey, you get in where you fit in. But what I'm telling you is, and a lot of artists will say try to use their views and stuff. I was like, man, it ain't gonna work because I just saw your show. Somebody went live on your show and you had 12 people there. So that's not gonna work. Of course they get upset, but hey, it is what it is. But let me ask you about are you a fleet DJ?
No, man, I'm not part of no kind of DJ organization. Now I don't knock DJs for being part of organization or being affiliated with an organization. That's their personal choice. I'm a standalone. I'm truly independent. I buy my own equipment. I get my own shows. I invest in my name. I protect my brain. And like I said, I don't know if these organizations actually do that for the people that's involved. But at the end of the day, I do have some close people that's involved in these different organizations, and I don't look at them differently.
Yeah.
I don't look at them as they lower than me or they above me. I look at us as we equal. They just a part of an affiliation, just like a motorcycle rider involved in a motorcycle club. You know, I'm not gonna shit on them or turn my head that they actually on that or they a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not a part of the Fleet DJs. I'm not a part of the Rock the Block DJs, the Southernsoul DJs. I'm not a part of any of that. I operate solo dolo, but I am friends with a lot of the individuals that's involved, and I respect those individuals, men and women, that's involved in those organizations.
Let's talk about your Achilles heels, these award shows. So, you know, I see your posts, I see your lives and stuff, and I'm here to tell you, 95% of the time I agree. You know, some needs to be done. Some needs to be done. Do you think that they are accurately announcing, accurately nominating people, in your opinion?
No, man. I think these award shows are actually financially motivated and financially influenced.
Okay, explain that.
I mean, so if you look at some of the categories, let's talk about ZBT. ZBT been taking money for a long time on a lot of things. They've been, you know, Tanisha Hart has been soliciting money from the public for a building, and as well as a lot of stuff. I remember I was on one of your lives, man, and y'all had this conversation. And TC Martin said that he donated, I believe it was 300. Don't knock me if I'm wrong. Yeah. TC, you know, I know TC probably watching, but TC said he donated 300. His name was supposed to be on a banner or what have you. His name wasn't on a banner, and he didn't even get his money back. I see so many other people say they didn't get their money back. My thing is, I realized that the ZBT Awards, probably when she first started this, she was for the underdog. She was trying to help, in my opinion, she was trying to help individuals that wouldn't get the notoriety and the attention that a lot of the bigger artists was doing. But then when you start looking at it now, man, like right now, the ZBT Awards, that's the fucking Trucker Awards, man. I'm just what? That's the Trucker Awards. In my opinion, that's the Trucker Awards. And the reason why I'm gonna say that, man, and I'm gonna elaborate on that. And like I said, I don't have nothing against Trucker. Whatever Trucker got going on, whatever influence he got on, and the reason why I say I don't know if Trucker is financially backing it. That's not my business. But I know he has a great influence on what's going on by me looking at what's taking place. And let me explain something to you, man.
Okay.
I saw where they had the social media DJs. The social media DJs. Okay. They had
internet DJs.
Yeah, internet DJs. But,
okay.
Yeah. So they had a list of individuals that's on there. So I'm looking down there. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm right here on live. You know, I'm not cutting no shorts. I think, and I know nobody is outworking Hype Man KJ on the internet. He's on the internet 3-4 times a day. I know Ken probably be like, "Come on, man, you burning yourself out. But that's what that's all he has right now. Okay, and I know he's been on it. He's been out there. Okay, I don't even see his name on the list. Don't see his name on the list. Yeah. So when I made a comment on it, I said, man, how you don't pick Ken or KJ for the internet? They've been doing this for a long time. And I put it on Facebook, man, as me typing, and then I went on live to elaborate. So then I said, man, why don't y'all show some love to some of the DJs that's not being recognized, because we don't want to knock nobody confidence, because some of these award shows are people not getting nominated or what have you, it may take their confidence level. So my move of coming on Facebook and talking about it, as well as putting a little poll out there, is try to show a lot of DJs that, man, look, people do pay attention to you, okay? But later on that night, what took place? Tanisha Horton comes on live, and she wants to talking about it, and then she slipped up. She slipped up and said, you know, when Trucker's a part, oh, no, he's not a part. You know, if anybody go back to that live, they could catch that. So I'm like, what? And now they renamed this shit to the DJ Trucker Internet DJ of the Year. Now, don't get me wrong, man. Like I said, I don't have nothing against Trucker. But at the end of the day, would Trucker accept the DJ Sugar Love Internet Award? No, he wouldn't. And I got more years in the game than him, but he's going to look at it like, man, I've been on more flyers than you. I've been doing more shows than you. But a lot of times I got my hands in a lot of stuff that I don't talk about. But at the end of the day, he's not going to accept the award from me that's in my name, and I'm definitely not going to accept the award from him. Now, I see some of these DJs, you know, oh, man, I'm honored. Man, how the fuck you honored? Be honest with you. How is you honored? Because some of y'all got a lot of tenure in that. Is Trucker up here? So as men and women, we got to look at stuff. And like I said, I'm not bashing a young man. Bashing. He might be older than me. I don't even know that Trucker's older than me or not. But I'm not trying to bash him. But what I'm trying to say was a bad move for Tanisha Horton to even take his name out of the list and then make the award in recognition of him. Yeah, I don't think that was right, man. But then let's talk about the awards. Man, let me tell you something. I see the female DJ category. I see DJ Mel. I done seen DJ Mel on Facebook getting down. I know DJ Mel is actually DJing. She just did a mashup.
Am I Melanie Hudson?
No, they say DJ Mel, but they got a DJ Mel. Okay. Yeah. All right. So they say Melanie Hudson. We all know Melanie Hudson get down. You know what I'm saying? DJ Mel was doing her thing. DJ Pinky. I think Pinky's part of the Fleet DJs. Pinky get it in. Look, I respect these women, man. Yeah. Then you see DJ Nikki Nice. She's on there. But now check this out. Guess who else on there? Oh. DJ Christy B. Man, I ain't never known Christy B being no goddamn DJ. I'm like, what the fuck Christy B became a DJ? Somebody yeah. I ain't never seen that, man. So my thing is, how do you get on here? So that's when you got to start asking yourself, man, what's your nomination process? What's the criteria that you need to meet in order to be qualified for nomination?
Do this apply to JMA as well or just ZBT?
I think JMA too. I mean, no disrespect to King George. George came in here and he done whatever he done. I think the awards that King George actually had, that actually he won, I think you should have put in consideration Tucker, Calvin Richardson, and Jeter Jones. Even Sir Charles, you can put Sir Charles in that hat because these people have been working all over the states. And like I say, King George hasn't been everywhere. Don't get me wrong. I think King George is deserving of an award, a Newcomer of the Year award. Yeah. But I don't think he's the Artist of the Year because he hasn't been in the year. He hasn't been in the business of a full damn year. He hasn't been in the spotlight a full year. So what is the qualifications of that? You know what I'm saying? I just question the process, man. If people want self accolades, man, go to your local trophy store. But you know the day and age that we're in right now, man. People shop from home. So look, you can buy you a 20-pack of trophies for $16.99 on Amazon.com. So if that's gonna float your boat, because at the end of the day, ain't none of them award shows making no more money for you. They just using your likeness to get a profit.
Well, I can only make observations if I see it. See, I'm blocked. I'm blocked from seeing the nominations. That's my point. I don't know why I'm blocked. I guess because I make observations, and like I said, I'm blocked from seeing it. But my thing is this right here. You know, why would you want to block somebody? You know, why would you want to block somebody? Period. You know, unless there's an issue. Because my thing is this right here. My thing is this. Awards, I don't give a damn if it's ZBT, JMA, EBT, whoever. It should be based solely off your accomplishments and your contributions, not off personal likes or dislikes.
Right.
It should be based off that. It should be based off of affiliations and stuff like that, because it's really not hard for people to understand. All you gotta do is watch people's lives. You know, all you gotta do is watch people's lives and see. You know, I don't have no problem with nobody, but I tell you what, you know, you look. When we was growing up, I teach my children how to think, not what to think.
Right.
How to think, not what to think. And it's sad that you got grown folks over here who will allow people to tell them what to think. What to think. You know, it's really sad. You know, and I just it's just crazy, man. You know, I make observations all the time, you know, and there's no malice intended, but I keep trying to tell people I'm in Southernsoul, not Southernsoul. You have to understand my culture. I would never have told a soldier, that, you know, that you pass your PT test, your ass didn't pass it. You pass your weapon qualification, you didn't pass it. No, you go right back to the range, we're gonna try it again. You're gonna go right back to that damn PT field and try it again. I don't give no equal effort. I don't do that, you know, and I think that gives a false sense of hope when you award these people or nominate these people knowing they've been at the house for 12 months. Knowing they've been at the house for 12 months. Now, I'm gonna say this right here. Now, I know when I first came aboard, you know, DJ Truck was one of the DJs I first met, you know, and he gave me a lot of information, a lot of music, you know, along with Godfather, you know, Banks and them the guys I called, because those are the ones I saw.
Yeah, that's a real guys you just named Godfather and Banks, man.
Yeah, those are the ones I saw, but I don't take nothing from nobody, you know. And like I said, if somebody's working, you know, I don't give a shit if you get nominated, but how you gonna get nominated if you at the house?
Right.
How you gonna get nominated if you're not on the show? If you're not visible?
Right.
How you gonna get nominated? You know,
right.
Like I said, I can only see the nominations, you know, once somebody sent them to me. You know, so like I said, I'm blocked. I don't know why I'm blocked. I gave Tamisha Taylor an opportunity to come off the record and explain her method to her madness. I don't mess with nobody's shows, but I'm gonna make an observation, because the road to hell was paved with good intentions. You know, I don't give a damn if you got 2,000 shows or anything you got going on. If it's not done correctly, if it's not perceived correctly, then K Young's gonna say something about it. I'm gonna say something about it. You know, and it's sad. The sad part is, you know, when people sit up here and say that, you know, people always trying to down black businesses. I don't give a damn if you Korean. I don't give a damn if you Mexican. I don't care who you are. You can't throw that black stuff on me. I don't want to hear that, because if you go to Walmart, you go to any place, and somebody do you a disservice, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna demand your money back. You're gonna demand that. You know, I don't give a damn who it is. So I'm getting caught up in this black business about people trying to tear people down or whatever, you know. And here's another thing. Here's another observation. The very ones who are not complaining, you know, those are the ones who get awards and not doing nothing. You know, so you're part of the status quo. You know, I see some people on here. I see people on here make a little comment. See, what I don't do is when I'm on my live, I don't go through and go back and forth with people that making comments, because this is off the record. You can make whatever comment you want to make, you know. But I go through, if it's something that's crass, if it's something that's unprofessional, I go through and remove it anyway. So you're free to come off the record and express how you feel.
Right.
And I don't care. I don't care nothing about that, because I'm gonna express how I feel if I come on your podcast, and I'm gonna be tactful and I'm gonna be respectful. So I don't mind that. I look at the when I'm looking at, I look at the comments, but who will want who? I mean, I'm just, you know, nobody's even channeling this just ZBT. I'm talking about anything. I'm talking about anything you do in life. Anything. Right. Who would want to be part of something or be attached to something that's deemed that you look at it and you see it's unfair. You just look at it from the outside.
Right.
If you start off wrong, you're gonna end up wrong.
Right.
You're gonna end up wrong. So people can get mad all they want to. You know, I don't care. I don't care. But I don't come on here and never bash nobody. Like, people talk about Trucker. Trucker's never done nothing personally to K Young. Never done nothing to me. I think Trucker's a good DJ. I think he has a following. You know, I think he plays good music. But I think DJ Ken can. Everybody else do too. You know, so I don't bash nobody. But I'm more artist centric. You know, I focus more on the artist, because to me it's all about the artist. It's all about the artist with K Young. You know, it's all about the artist with, like I said. But I understand people's frustration. I understand people's frustrations. You know, I understand how people get nominated by default. Now, were you nominated for anything?
Man, they know not even put my name in that bull stuff.
But see, here, look, the narrative is gonna be Sugar Love saying something because he wasn't nominated. That's gonna be the narrative.
Yeah, so let me clear that up. Let me straighten that up right now, man. Because first of all, let me talk about something. Yeah. And I know a lot of people gonna be saying, well, he's talking in trouble. Listen to me good. I'm looking right in this camera. Yeah. Christopher Holt, I'm not talking to you, man. I use your name because your name come up so much. Okay, I'm not trying to bash your name. What I'm trying to tell a lot of people is you're not the only one that's in this business. You're not responsible. You can't be everywhere. When Trucker's in Tallahassee or wherever he stays, he's not in North Carolina. There's somebody in North Carolina that's promoting his music. Okay, don't get me wrong. Trucker has a lot of his platform that he has now. A lot of great can be done. Yeah. A lot of good can be done because a lot of attention is given. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah. By him having the attention, a lot of artists' music is starting to be heard. Okay? Because, don't get me wrong, he deals with a lot of different artists. So, it's still bringing awareness to Southern Soul. Okay? So, yeah, you may have a following of truckers that may start to like a DJ J Baby. You know what I'm saying? Or one of them. So he has some good qualities with his statue in this game. I'm not trying to downplay that. So, but you know the thing about it, Kevin, so many people are opinionated, and I don't have a problem with that because we live in America. But what I'm not trying to do, I'm not trying to bash the man because he's a man. Truck and I actually had a conversation. Okay, I'm not bashing him. I'm not telling people don't support him.
You're just making observations. There's nothing wrong with that. Making observations.
But when you clearly see something is going on, like the ZBT Awards, and they got people let's talk about this, man. You got people that's friends or so-called friends, and they sit up here, they get in their feelings for no reason. A lot of them, man, look, a lot of them can't stand for shit. A lot of them don't stand for shit. A lot of them don't have nothing going on. But at the end of the day, why are you even opening your mouth when you're not even doing nothing? The only reason why I'm opening my mouth because I'm in the trenches. I'm in the trenches. And a lot of times I give a lot of these new artists opportunities. Okay? I mean, send me your music. Let me play it. But at the end of the day, the ZBT Awards, I think is wrong. But at the end of the day, guess what? They asking for the public's money. Now the public can go. I never told nobody don't go to the ZBT Awards. I never say that. I just said, in my opinion, that's bull stuff. They're not going to dominate me for nothing because I'm opinionated. Okay? And because I'm going to ask the question. When you nominate me, I want to know a few things. I want to know, how did I get nominated? How did I qualify to be nominated? Number one. Okay? You gotta answer that. As an artist, as a DJ, as anybody that you put their name on this ticket, if they ask you them questions, you shouldn't get offended. Okay? But then when you out here in the public soliciting funds, you should just come out in the open. If you don't want to come out in the open, privatize your event. Privatize your event, man. And like I say, we on the record. It's called Off the Record, but I'm on the record. And I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus. I'm just bringing notoriety to what's going on. We got a lot of people with fake numbers. A lot of people think fake numbers is going to make them. Don't get me wrong, they bamboozled a lot of individuals. Okay? A lot of people with the fake numbers, but that's not the ultimate thing because, Kevin, we know this all the time. And anybody that's on this live, let's talk real, man. Y'all want to be real? Let's talk real. Let's get serious in this business. How many times you ran behind a person that was so-called popular, but then when you got the chance to see that person in person, either perform as a DJ or an artist, how many times you say, man, I'll never get that motherfucker my money? Yeah. Because the performance, man, that person garbage. It didn't happen a lot. But how many times you went to a show with all these popular people and an underdog took the show? Just think about it.
Well, my thing is this right here. You know, just like I'm looking at the comments, I respect people's opinion. You know, I don't have no problem with that. But what I don't like is, you know, when people launch personal attacks against people's families, against people's husbands, wives, and all that. See, that's what I don't stand for. So if somebody told me I don't like Off the Record, I think it's trash. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know, that's your opinion. You can go watch other shows if you want to. I'm not gonna get in nobody's inbox and say, hey, why you don't like Off the Record? Don't come on there and say that. I'm not gonna do that because that's not my character. You know, because I fought for this country for you to have freedom of speech. You can say what the hell you want to say, unless you go to the airport and holler. Fire somebody at the FBI and get your ass, but you know, you can have a freedom of speech. You can like whoever you want to like, you know, and you can latch on whoever you want to latch on. You know, I had people call me before the show and say, hey, well, ask this question. I'm not asking that. You come on Off the Record if you want that question to ask and answer it, you come on here.
Exactly. I had the same thing.
Yeah, you come on here, you know, because for fear of reprisal or for fear of people knowing that you talk to Kate Young or Sugar Love or whoever that's on here, because a lot of times you say, I don't talk to this person. Then you got grown people that look at people live and say, why was you on Sugar Love live? Why was you on Kevin live? I thought you didn't talk to that person. You got grown ass people. You serious? I mean, get serious, people. Are you serious? So, I got people right now that don't talk to me because I talk to certain people they don't like. Well, you might well get over that. You might well go to school, get a degree, and build a bridge and get over it. You ain't gonna tell Young who to talk to. You're not gonna do that unless this person, like I say, with Truck and all them guys, they never done nothing personal to me. You know, Truck or White came to our house to visit us. They never done nothing personal. But I tell you what, if you do something like the incident he had with King George and stuff, I called him.
Oh, that was disrespectful right there.
I just told him he was wrong. You know, as a grown man, I'm gonna tell you that you're wrong.
Right.
But we as black people, we don't like correction, direction. We like deflection, though. We like deflection. We don't like correction and direction. We don't like that. We don't like constructive criticism. I don't mind nobody calling me and telling me as a promoter or hey Kevin, look, that show man, it start 2 hours late, you know, blah blah. Okay, cool. You know, I'll work on that. I'm not gonna say don't tell me how to run my show to a paying customer. I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
That'd be foolish. That's foolish talk. That's poppycock. It's called poppycock. It's foolish talk. You don't do that, you know, but that's the way people roll. That, you know, you look at, and there's a lot of folks that I talk to on the phone. If you go back and look at all my lives, day one, I get all of them up. But look at all my lives. Look at the people who's on the feed line. Look at people's on the feed line, and look who's not on there. I don't call them and say, "Why you don't watch Off the Record no more?" I don't, because you've aligned yourself with somebody who got a problem with me because you think you're gonna disquiet K Young. You're not gonna disquiet me. You're not gonna do that. That ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna personally attack you, but you're not gonna disquiet me, or you're not gonna tell me what to say, or you're not gonna tell me who to align myself with. I don't care who you align yourself with, but you're not gonna tell me that. So if that's type of friendship is based off that, then I don't want your damn friendship anyway. If it's based off that, if it's based off whether or not you talk to Sugar Love and I don't like Sugar Love, I ain't gonna talk to you no more. But don't talk to me unless Sugar Love do something. And just like I said, you know, I was gonna call you on that when you apologized about my show, and I appreciate you did that, because I was like, damn, man, Sugar Love was cool, you know, but why Sugar Love said about my show was fucked up.
Man, you know what took place? Let me tell you something what took place,
Yeah,
man. I'm gonna tell you straight up, man, because you know I ain't holding no shorts, bro. Like I just mentioned earlier, man, the first person to reach out to me when I had WSLL radio was Jay Lotta Jr. The first person I reached out to was Cammy Cole. Guess what? I still conduct business. And Cammy Cole and I kicked Cammy Cole off a fucking show, man, and paid her in full. Yeah. Because of a misunderstanding. And at the end of the day, guess what? I deal with Cammy Cole. I respect her and her husband. I respect the ground her husband walked on, because he was a man that stood up for his wife. And at the end of the day, Jason Bernard can tell you, and Cammy can tell you. I try not to keep telling the story, but at the end of the day, I respect him. But so when I saw the situation, I was actually on a live, man, when the question was asked to Trucker about the J-Line situation. Okay, why they not are they conducting business together? Okay. And audio was on a lot. This is when the shit actually hit the fan, man. So at the time, audio and I, like I say, man, I know some things, man, but I don't want to go into that. But I reached out to audio, man, and I told audio, I said, man, listen, this the guy you doing business with? Because that didn't, if he breaks up with J-Line and this is the image that he's putting out there on that guy, would he do the same to you?
Mm-hmm.
So Trucker came in my inbox. Seemed like you got a lot to say. Call me. First of all, I ain't calling you.
Yeah.
You with audio. Audio got my fucking number. Dial my number. So I sent them my number. So at the end of the day, I mean, we went back and forth. And like I said, some other things was going on. But because I saw the question that you asked, I said, man, was Kevin Young talking to fucking J-Line, man? You know what I'm saying, man? Because that's fucking confident message right there. Because you know what? I called J-Line on the phone. I said, say, man, this Sugar Love from New Orleans. You remember me? He said, yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because he's very respectable. I said, man, look, bro. I know it's late right now, but call me in the morning. J-Line called me in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I told J-Line?
What's that?
I said, bro, I don't know which storm you going through, but whatever you going through, I'm going to help you weather the storm.
Yeah.
Because you see, early on, you asked what's a leader. I know that young man got talent. Mm-hmm. So you know what I did? I put that young man on my shoulder. I caressed that young man. I lifted his head up. Everybody know I'm a J-Line supporter to this day. We like brothers, man. I know his mama been telling me more than more. Sugar Love, thank you, because you know, he was in a run. And I understand, man, he wanted to, he had respected Trucker, man. Yeah. And whatever took place with that, I wasn't there. But I know that dude ain't gay.
Yeah.
And let's just put this like this. And I'm not saying Trucker said he was gay.
No, he didn't say that.
I know he didn't say that. So,
yeah, he didn't say that,
whoever watching this, I never said Trucker said the man was gay.
Yeah.
But a lot of people from the explanation, a lot of people got that. And then
I'm looking in,
Yeah, so next thing you know, like I said, man, I started working with J-Line. You know, remixed this song, Try Me. For you know, J-Line's a popular name in New Orleans now.
Yeah.
And they don't even play Southernsoul on the radio. We got a video right now, I think it's like over 3,000-4,000 views. Where J-Line, we was just in there chilling, and they went to running their songs, man. So my thing is, I'm not knocking nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's like audio. Let's keep this shit straight.
Yeah.
Audio didn't send me his music. Audio, and guess what? He didn't send me that new song from Audio and Cupid, In Love with Your Mama.
Yeah.
I play that with no conviction. Because I love Audio, man, because he's around a corner cat. I'm not knocking Audio because he's with Trucker. I don't turn my head. Steve Walden. I reached out to Steve Walden for his music.
Yeah.
I reached out to Hennessy Williams. Hennessy Williams was the guy that set up the conversation between me and Trucker. And at the end of the day, me and Trucker, we ended up talking, and we had a good understanding. I ended up meeting his wife. We're talking to his wife, Miss Olympia, because like I said, I thought Lady Trucker was his wife. You know, because of the Lady Trucker. I didn't know. But at the end of the day, I told him, man, look, bro, a lot of shit I say online is because your people in my inbox. And you see what you just said a few moments ago?
Yeah.
People saying all of this, man, I had some derogatory stuff talking about what they're going to do my family. Man, I fuck with my family, Kevin. And listen to me good, man. Anybody know that know me really? I don't play no games like that. So like I told him, keep that same energy when you see me.
Yeah.
I told my woman, you don't be bailing me out or something, because I'm not about to play with people. But at the end of the day, I'm glad Trucker and I had a conversation, and whatever was taking place, it looked like it erased. So like I said, I don't have an issue with Trucker. Man, I commend Trucker for whatever he got going on. He just had a cruise. I think he got another one again.
Yeah.
He got a lot of stuff going on, man. I wish him the best. But the reason why his name is always coming up, because it's not him a lot of times, in my opinion, it's a lot of people that put his name out there in conversations. And that's unfair to him. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that he's actually a part of it all. I hope he's not.
It's people, not to cut you out, it's people saying when I had the Queens on here,
Oh, yeah, with Lazy.
I would love to have a non-esoterical, philosophical, analytical conversation with anybody concerning any topic.
Hold on, man. Let me get my dictionary, man.
Yeah, any topic. I would love to have that. Yeah.
I know what you mean, man.
I would love to have that, because people sit up here and say, well, Kevin did that to set people up. Okay, how can I set you up to answer a question? That is the most dumbest shit I ever heard. How can I set you up to come on a podcast and ask you a question? Hey, DJ Sugar Love, check this out, man. What do you think about Southern Soul? And you say, I think Southern Soul is trash. Well, Kevin set him up to say that. So do I got my hand in the small portion of your back? I'm not damn ventriloquist. You have your own thoughts and ideas. You know, you have your own thoughts and ideas. So you have to understand how people think, man. You know, non-thinkers, you know, agree with other non-thinkers. See, I'm a thinker. I'm not a concrete thinker, man. I'm well diverse. I think about everything. So when people say that, when Kevin be setting y'all up for questions, I'm like, what? I'm like, y'all saying? Now, one question that I asked you, there was a targeted question or was a secret question? None. Zero.
None.
Because our conversation is non-esoteric. It is not for the small masses. It's everybody. We have a public conversation, non-esoteric. So definitely understand, man. You know, you have to get away from these thinkers. You have to get away from these uneducated people who eat, drink, and sleep just Southern Soul. You know, their whole life is Southern Soul. You know, there in the morning, you know, and talk about Southern Soul the rest of it all day. No, we don't do that. I get on there with my grandson. I go to Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, walk around. You know, then I do my podcast every Wednesday. You don't see me go live and talk about Southern Soul unless it's every Wednesday. That's on time I come on. I'm not going to see, like I said, these comments don't have people saying stuff. I'm not going to go live tomorrow. I'm not going to go live tomorrow and say, hey, don't come on my live. I mean, you know, people, you have your own opinion. As long as it's a professional opinion, then that's okay. You know, you don't get in here talking about no MFs and all that stuff. You don't do that. Now that's a personal attack. But you could have a personal opinion about something. You know, just like this is my thought process right here. When it comes to longevity, you know, to me, longevity matters in the military. You know, it didn't matter in sports because you know as well as I know when Michael Jordan came out, Larry Bird and all them others have been there for a long time. Had to step aside. They say it's a new sheriff.
Right.
But longevity in the military means that hey, you got some sort of status because you've been in there. But however, you can have a 4-year college student come in and be your boss. You know, so I go off of, you know, people's talent and people's accomplishment, what they have done, not just lip service, not just what they talking about. You know, that's fine. But my opinion is, I just think that it's just crazy to me for people who so eager to be honored for something you didn't do. For something you didn't do. I'm telling you,
crazy part.
If you go on my lives, and all my lives stay on YouTube, go on my lives and look at these interviews I have with these people, and look at some of the ones said, you know, the hell with award show. I won't even accept none from them, you know, and blah blah. But now you get one. Thank you, JMA, ZBT. Man, just be truthful. You want to be recognized for what you do. There's nothing wrong with that. That's part of that. I mean, that's human nature. Nobody wants to go out, especially. I mean, it's competitive. DJs, voters, artists, it's competitive. So you want to be recognized for what you do. But then again, it's a slap in the face. It's disrespectful for you out here working and somebody sitting at home and got a nomination that your name should be on. That's disrespectful.
Right.
How you feel about that?
You know, I'm gonna break it down further than that. I could care less about an award, man. I got trophies all day. I actually went live in a trophy shop, man. They were talking and was really talking good shit. But let's look at it the right way.
Yeah.
Is that trophy gonna get me some business? Is that trophy gonna help me put food on the table? My hard work. That trophy's not gonna spin that music. That trophy's not gonna help me interact with anybody. Okay? My talents is gonna allow that. So how I get my recognition is me saying I'm working. I'm busy. I'm busy because people like my talents. Listen to me, man. And like I say, just like the truck, I share flyers that truckers on because I don't knock him. He's working. I don't knock the dude. I work. Truck will be in my backyard in Hammond with T. Hogan. Guess what? I share a flyer. I share a flyer. Trucker got something going on coming up. I share a flyer.
Yeah.
But an award doesn't make me. I don't think an award should make him. Because if you're going to be working, you're going to get your money. because that award don't cost nothing. When you get that award on that stage, it's not coming with no envelope.
Yeah.
It's not putting no more food on the table for your people. Yeah, okay, you want recognition. Guess what? It is what it is for whomever it is. But at the end of the day, it doesn't do nothing for me. I get my recognition by me going out doing a great job. Every time I go DJ, I'm looking at whomever in there is a potential paying customer.
Yeah.
My goal is to try to get 2-3 gigs from out of each gig. And that way, guess what? I'm getting recognized. I'm getting recognized with contracts. I'm getting recognized. People want my services. So award shows don't do nothing for me, man. I think the award shows they can be good if they done right. But I think right now the award shows is all about a money grab. It's all about your turn. Put some asses in the seats.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna nominate the people who I think got a good following.
Yeah. I think they can be. I think award shows can be auspicious. I think it'd be favorable towards some people to give them a sense of self-pride and a sense of accomplishment. I think so. With certain people, because a lot of folks have low self-esteem. So if somebody go out and they work their butt off, and they work. I mean, you might not win this time, but damn, you should win sometime. But bottom line is this: I don't get no E for effort. So if your music is just trash, it's just trash. If you're just a horrible DJ, you're just a horrible DJ. But what? Yeah, but bottom line is this right here. I just think that everybody should be given an opportunity, man, based off of your talents. That's it. Based off your talent. So I got a friend right now. He's probably on here. I got look. Me and him were in the military. Who was 19 years old. Okay. I'm 52. He's 52. Right. Okay. We go back and forth all the time. I'm talking about 30 plus years as friends. Right. We go back and forth all the time. About our kids and everything. We disagree all the time. We might not talk for a month or 2 months. When we pick the phone up, our conversation starts back to what it was. We're not mad. We're not mad at each other. We just have to disagree. As men, we can do that. Right. I have to be monolithic like you. I don't have to do that. I don't have to be monolithic, think like you. I don't have to do that. No, I have my own thought. I can think the way I want to think. So I just think that, you got a bunch of monolithically thinking people over here that thinks that you should do this, follow this person, and you're gonna win. As long as your affiliation is good with this person, you good. See, I don't agree with that. I think it's good sometimes to go against the grain and question stuff. I think so. Yeah, I think so. But as long as it's not malicious, as long as you're not attacking about it, I should be able to question. If I'm an artist and I paid you to promote my music, I should be able to question you. Hey, man, I haven't seen you post my music, whatever. What's up? If you get mad, say, hey, you don't like the way I do business, go somewhere else. That's exactly what I'm doing. Go somewhere else. So why would you do that if I paid you for a service? Why would you argue with me if I question you about it if I haven't seen no results? That's foolish. That's foolish. That's why Walmart is the biggest retailer. You can take that damn thing back to Walmart. Right. You know why? Because Walmart is called economy of the scale. Walmart can go and buy the same stuff. That's why they put Kmart out of business. They go to the same manufacturer and get that damn bottle of ketchup for 2 cents and tell that manufacturer if you sell the Kmart for more than 2 cents, we're not gonna do business with you. So that's why they put out of business. That's why still all of our business called economy of scale. They understand the power they have, man, when it comes to their revenue. That's what they don't understand over here, man. The fans wouldn't push Southernsoul, the fans. It's the fans. The fans
I tell it to anybody.
Yeah.
I tell it to anybody, man. So when you asked me the question earlier, I'm sipping on this Grand. Look, hey, Tucker on here? Tucker, you want a shot? You want a shot? Because I know you drank that Grand Marnier too. It's a Louisiana thing. But the reason why I answered the question the way that I answered, because it was truthful earlier when you asked me how do I interact with my supporters, my fans. I do know the fans and supporters. They are the ones that actually sell these shows out, man. They are the ones who, when I'm on a concert or whatever, don't get me wrong, if I'm on a concert with Calvin Richardson, or Tucker, or Jeter Jones, or Sir Charles, I know my following is next to none compared to those. But I know I am recognized. You understand what I'm saying? That's why when I interact with people, I try to always stay cordial, always stay respectful, always stay real. And at the end of the day, man, look, I just like to respect everything, man, because look, I could be up to date, Kevin. Let me explain something to you, man. I don't need this music, man. I'm well-rounded in other areas.
Yeah.
Lord done blessed me. I've done a lot of things in my life. That I'm blessed. I'm still standing, like Monica said. At the end of the day, if no fans follow me, if no supporters follow me, I'm still good. That's why I don't pay attention to the numbers. But see, yesterday when I came online, it was a trap, man.
What happened?
You know when you put a trap out for a mouse, you got to put cheese or peanut butter on that thing? That's what I did yesterday. Let me tell you something, Kevin. I don't know if you know how hard I promoted this thing. I promoted this interview like we was like I was having a concert. Okay. I do know the haters, like a lot of people, I can't see the comments. That may be a good thing. But a lot of people gonna say malicious stuff. But at the end of the day, let's be factual. I came on live yesterday.
Yeah.
I was talking to the people because so many people saw when I was posting a flyer that I was coming on here, they wanted to see what drama, what mess was gonna be until Southernsoul is messy, man. They got a lot of drama in it. And the thing is, what I did was I put it out there because I know so many people thought that I was gonna be talking about them.
Yeah.
They felt as though, oh man, Sugar Love about to mention my name. Boom, boom, boom. So they got their watches. But you know what I did? I hired some watchers to watch the watches. But I didn't tell them nothing. I was on my live and it's still up there. I said, man, I got 17, 18, 19 people. But once I get off of that, I guarantee that number's gonna skyrocket once I get off of that for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I got off of that for 5 minutes. I looked at the views. I had over 555 views.
Yeah.
But when I was on live, I only saw 17, 18, or 19.
Yeah.
Then I got 1,200 comments. Why do you think I got that?
Yeah.
It wasn't coming there to support me. It wasn't coming there to listen to the good things that I had to say. They was trying to come in there to find out, is he going to say anything bad?
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
And that's the thought, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong in my book. Everybody's being solicitous and fastidious, showing concern or being attentive. There's nothing wrong with that in my book. That's just the culture I come from. I'm very solicitous and fastidious. I'm telling you right now, so you can miss me with all that because I'm very analytical too. You know, I'm not done by any means, but I'm not. My dad be on. My dad's a Vietnam veteran, so I will never come on live and discredit this thing. I'll never do that. My granddad's name, you know. We non-esoteric conversation because, like I said, this is not secret. It's not easily understood by you. It's not esoteric. It's public. We're gonna have a non-esoteric conversation about stuff. I mean, so just like I see the people on here talk about, is this live about trucker? You know, I don't think that was bad to say about trucker on here. You know,
I never said nothing bad about it.
He's a DJ, you're a DJ. I mean, you express your concern. I mean, but trucker's a good DJ. I mean, you can't take away from the talent. You can't take away from that. You can take away from no, well, not none DJs I know. Now, that's different when it comes to artists. You know, it's different when it comes to artists. But every DJ in my book play the same music. They go live and they have an audience. You know, and I learn from them. I get the music from them. I mean, all of them. I mean, all of them. You know, trucker's still my friend, but he ain't unfriended me yet. He ain't unfriended me yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not malicious toward nobody, man. Right. I would hope as a man, I would hope any man or woman respects a man or a woman who can look them in the face and give them some constructive, not destructive, but constructive criticism. I would hope any man would call yourself a man. Yeah, you're a man by birth, by age, but you know what I'm saying? But what qualifies you as a man to me is your actions. Do you conduct yourself as a man? Because look, I don't duck no man. Anybody want to talk to me? They call my phone. I'm not gonna. If you got an issue with what K Young said, you can call me anytime. I'm gonna answer the phone because I got everybody number. Like, hey, what's up, Sugar? What's up? So I already know. What's up? Let's talk. But it's not about that, man. It's not about that. It's about and then these people talk about fighting somebody and all that. You're too damn old to be fighting, and you better recognize who you gonna run up on.
You can't even fight, Kevin.
Well, I'm just saying, but that's not even in my. I'm not gonna fight you.
Nobody got time for all the extracurricular.
Unless you come up and say something to my wife, disrespect my wife on the show or something like that. K Young ain't finna fight you. Now, if you come say something to me, disrespectful in my face, then we might have some issues. But I'm not going to think of that because I get too many checks. I'm retired, man. I don't want world travel altercation over some soul. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So, but let me ask you a question. What time is it? Okay, so if they nominate you commissioner right now of Southern Soul, what regulations would you put in place to help it or to make it better?
The first thing I would do is regulate what's accepted and what's not accepted. We got to put regulations on certain formats.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm telling you this, Kevin, is because people are going to say, Sugar Love trick. Now, when you get rid of why certain songs not on the radio because they got certain formats, do I agree or disagree with it? I disagree with the formats if you're taking my advertising dollars. But in Southern Soul, I think we need to follow. They got to have a certain format and criteria that's going to qualify you to be a Southern Soul artist in this business. And also, the second thing I would change, because like I told you in the beginning of this thing, I come from the old school.
Yeah.
I would like to see people dress at these shows. When I talk to my artists that's coming on my shows, I tell them, man, look, don't come in with that hip hop shit. You need to be dressed. We putting on a show here. Yeah. You're not in your living room. You're not in your bedroom. You're not around the corner. We're not sitting down playing dominoes. We're putting on a show, so you need to be dressed to impress. Okay? Yeah. That's two things. The other thing is, I think we need to set up a union. I think we need to set up some kind of structured union to actually not only to protect the artist's rights and interests, but also protect the promoters and the fans. We need to respect the fans' dollars. Like I say, North American Entertainment Group is putting on a blues show in New Orleans. I don't disrespect. I'm not mad with Tucker. I'm not mad with Pokey. I'm not mad with Roy Anthony. I'm not mad with King George. I'm not mad with Jay Wine. I'm not mad with O.B. Buchanan. I shared the flyer. I was in an inbox of so many others just to let them know that these individuals coming March 3rd, way before the flyer came out. I'm in support of these artists. But what I'm not in support of is promoters that's not giving the ladies the opportunity that I feel as though they deserve. So like I say, if we had a structured union, we can have that. Remember in New York, they had the union? Yeah. You can't hire nobody that's not affiliated with XYZ. You can't hire the average Joe off the street. These people have invested in them. They put their dues out there. They're doing it the right way. Why not giving them opportunity? And so, yeah, that was the three things that I would change. The fourth thing that I would do, I would reach out to some of the older individuals that's been in this business, Southern Soul Blues, who have seen a lot of different things, who have seen some things that I never seen. And I would reach out to them to see would they want to be part of the panel. And yeah, would it be DJs? Would it be artists? Would it be promoters? I gotta hit on every point to try to have somebody there. So yeah, I would. Those are the things that I would do. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of great things in this Southern Soul business that's going on, but there's a lot of things that should be cleaned up. And like I say, people who comment on your thing, the only reason why I'm using Trucker as an example because he's, in a lot of people's opinion, he's the number one. But there's a lot of individuals out here, including myself, that still needs work. I'm a whole man out here. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. Do I have all the answers? No, I don't. Do I have all the solutions? Hell no. But am I willing to try to find a solution to the problem? Yes, I am. So anybody that's a part of this business, that care about this business, that's affectionate about this business, you should want the same thing that I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
everybody should be on one accord. You know,
exactly.
Like I said, everybody didn't make the damn basketball and football team. Man, they didn't. They didn't make it. You know,
got starters. You got people that's on the bench. When a starter get hurt, what happened? The person on the bench who they got no film.
Yeah.
Come in the show and shine. Guess what? Some of those people are prepared. You know, but at the end of the day,
here's a caveat to this. Now, if I average more points than you the whole year and you get MVP, I got a problem with that.
You should. You should.
Yeah, especially if you ain't played. Especially if you've been on the bench and you ain't played. I got a problem with that.
Yeah, I don't care if your mama or your daddy contributors to the program, but if you ain't never played, how you MVP?
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Hey, Big O on here.
What's up, Big O? Man, look, that's a dude that I respect a whole lot. Yeah. Big O, I just commented on Big O thing, man, where you going at now? He had the NASA suit on, and you know, he always talking about going to the moon. I thought he was going to Pluto or Jupiter today. I actually commented on that, man. I respect Big O. Like I said, I respect all the DJs, man. I don't disrespect none of the DJs. And Big O has been on my lives. I have been on his lives, and like I said, I have learned from Big O, and I learned from Trucker. I learned from King Ken, 783. I learned new music. I'm like, damn, man, hold on. Damn, that's a new song. I need to figure it out. Damn, I need to do that song. But at the end of the day, I respect everybody craft, man, because you know what? Like you said earlier, Kevin, when people start targeting people's families and being malicious about a lot of things, it is what it is. Like K9, man, I played that little, you remember that little dog song K9 had? Man, I actually played that at one of my gigs, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. I'm real, man. And this is the thing. A lot of people wear their hearts and their feelings on their sleeves, and they shouldn't do that. I mean, we living in America, man. People gonna have an opinion about something. Kevin, if I'm gonna do everything right, no. Some people gonna say, man, Sugar Love should have came on Kevin Young with no fedora. He should have came with a Ravens hat. Some people don't say that. But at the end of the day, do that bother me? No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get better.
You know what I tell them? Know what I tell them? If you over 40 and you're afraid to get your feelings hurt, oh well. Oh well.
They've been hurt before.
You've been disappointed enough in your life for somebody to tell you what your status is, whether they like what you're doing or what you're not doing. You shouldn't even get hurt. You know, you shouldn't even get hurt. I
that, Kevin. Yeah. I tell a lot of these cats, man. These people are out here, man, doing a lot of stuff. You see a lot of fans. Let me talk about this, man. This is where a lot of disconnect coming in. A lot of these artists and DJs allow fans to manipulate their mindset.
Yeah.
They don't hear what actually went on. I never said anything bad about Trucker in this thing. I never said anything bad about him. But you're going to have people that's going to say, like you say, what this show is about Trucker? No, I'm using him because so many people label him as the number one DJ.
I mean, you can't deny his talent.
I'm not denying it.
Understand what I'm saying? People, just like if you say, if you have a award show, you have a Suga, Calvin Richardson, Sir Charles, all of them guys are pillars. You can't deny their talent, just like you can't deny his talent. Pillar. So you as a DJ, you say that. I mean, you're talking about somebody who's a pillar. So that's nothing wrong with using him as an example. There's nothing malicious. malicious about that.
Correct. Like I said, man, don't get me wrong. Trucker has done a lot of great things. He's brought a lot of attention. He's brought attention. Okay, let's look at this, man. There's a lot of DJs that's been in this business that don't even have the 5,000 fans.
Yeah.
They don't have 5,000 friends on Facebook. There's a lot of these artists that don't have the following that he does. Now, is he God? Hell no. Is there people that's better than him? That's better than me? That's better than many? That's in the public eye? Hell yeah. But at the end of the day, we got to take a positive from everything that's going on. Can Trucker be an ambassador because he knocked down some walls that a lot of people didn't even think that could be knocked down? Yes, he can. Okay, I'm not knocking that. Does he deserve an award? I would give him an award. I'll give him an award. I'm not going to say he doesn't deserve anything, no accolades. I will. But there's so many others that I'll give an award to as well.
Yeah.
But is he the Jesus of the game? No. Am I the Jesus of the game? Hell no. So you got to just be real about that, man. I'm still learning a lot of things as I go. Sometimes I make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes leadership point them out to me. Sometimes I gotta follow them. Well, sometimes I gotta end up dealing with it because I found my woes. But at the end of the day, I learn from every mistake. You know what I'm saying? I learn from my lessons. My losses end up becoming my lessons. And I learn to try to straighten everything up. And that's what I do in life, man. I made some great choices. I made some bad decisions. But what I do once I make those decisions is ultimately the ultimate decisions. How do I stand up? How do I come home through that door and look at my woman in her face, my 4 children in their face? How can I stand up as a man when I know I'm not doing real men things?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in my house not paying bills, if I'm in my house not working, if I'm in my house just hustling my woman, how can I lay down and be the man of my house?
Yeah.
When I'm not the breadwinner, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I look at this business, man.
Well, I look at it like this: when it comes to podcasts, I don't think there's another consistent podcast out there better than me. I don't think so. You know, because I've been consistent for 2 years. You know, so
I mean, I think you deserve an award.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think so. But like I said, if I don't win the Sugar Love, I'm not gonna be mad. But the people know. The people gonna know. I'm not gonna be mad if I don't win it. The people gonna know. But my thing is this right here. I will never cry for steel milk. I'm not gonna do that. You know, because like I said, you see them awards back there,
Yeah.
I got them from the Army back there. Them what mean to me back there. These boys back here on my farm. But my thing is this. Stone told me what to say. Oh, Stella told me to ask you a question. Stella, you want me to ask you a question now?
Who told you that?
Stella Stone.
Oh, that's the pie lady, huh?
She said she told me to ask you why you unfriend her.
Well, Stella Stone, unfortunately, I don't think that I unfriended you because I never had a problem with you. And even if I had a problem, I'd have kept you as a friend. Now, we all in the business of Facebook. Sometimes Facebook operate on their own actions. I never, if you go back and look at you and Marcel Harris picture, look, Stella Stone, go back and look at you and Marcel Harris picture when y'all was at the event this past weekend. I actually love the picture.
Y'all got any questions for Sugar Love?
So if I didn't meant to do that. I don't know if I even did that. But if you send me a friend request, I'll be more than happy to accept it. I never had an issue with Stella Stone.
Mm-hmm.
And even people that I have issues with, I never unfriended them, to be honest with you.
Well, I'll unfriend whoever I want to unfriend if I want to. Shit, I don't owe nobody no explanation.
But Kevin, the thing about it, I don't do, look, G-Love, go ahead on. You gotta go to me. Come on. See, this is my motivation right here. Say hello, everybody. All right.
Hey.
Good night. So the thing about it is, it's just like Jazzy Lee called me one time. Shut up, you deleted me, man. I ain't delete you, man. Cut that shit. A lot of people talking about I deleted them, man. I don't even have time to press that button. Listen to me good. I'm looking at the camera. I don't even know how many friends I have now on Facebook. I don't know because I don't look at those numbers. Numbers don't mean nothing to me.
Hey, somebody said, ask Sugar Love if DJ's outside of New Orleans. If he DJs outside of New Orleans.
Ask people, have I DJ'd outside of New Orleans?
Yeah. Do you DJ outside?
I have DJ'd outside of New Orleans multiple times. I've been all over abroad and everything else. So yes, the answer to the question is yes. I will go outside of New Orleans. I'm on the record telling you I got gas money, propane money, flight money. Actually, I'm getting ready to go to Opelika, Alabama, December the 2nd. I got a gig in San Diego, California coming up. So I got a gig that getting ready to go to Lestrum, Portugal. I don't know if they know what that is, but at the end of the day, yeah, I go overseas. I go out of town. I go outside my area. Yes, I do go out. I do go elsewhere. A lot of places that I go don't publicly post their flyers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How long Sugar Love he's been a DJ? He said what,
27 years.
27 years.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Yeah, I got some questions.
Anybody got any questions? Ask them. I'm here.
Can you see that question?
No, I can't see nothing.
Can you see him? Okay. Mo Stovall got on here.
Moles? Who are? Oh, Big Moles, man. Me and Big Moles chopped it up in Houston, man. Outside of Phil and Derek's. So yeah, who else on here?
See, there's a lot of DJ Fuji, Big O. There's a lot of DJs on here.
Look, man, I respect Big O. I respect every DJ that's in a game. I give more respect to the DJs that's in the clubs than the concert DJs. But at the end of the day, I respect all DJs for what he or she is doing in the industry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't disrespect nobody, man.
DJ Cowboy.
Cowboy with the C or Cowboy with the K? Oh, all right, the ZBT. Put his name down there with a C. Well, I ain't gonna say his name because I don't know who the DJ Cowboy with the C is.
Anybody got any questions for me? Hold up. You got some questions for me, DJ Sugar Love?
Oh man, I got a lot of questions for you, but I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let anybody got questions.
Let me make it tonight.
Let me get out. Y'all ask me the questions. Anybody got a question for me? Big O, you got a question, man? Tell me what you got. Tell me what's on your mind, man. Anybody got a question? Tell us.
I tell y'all who's coming next week. I got DJ Haynes coming next week, and we got DJ Cowboy. Yeah, DJ Haynes is a good DJ, man. Actually, I'm not a prejudiced Catholic. There's a white boy that played at Southernsoul. Iceberg Slim was gonna put DJ Haynes and me actually on the same show, but it didn't work out logistically at the time that he was trying to do it because I had some other obligations going on. But I would love to be on a show with DJ Haynes, man, because I watch him, and at the end of the day, he plays a lot of great music. So salute to DJ Haynes, salute to DJ Cowboy. I know a Cowboy had the 4,000-5,000 followers, man, in the garage, man. That's how I end up following Cowboy. What you got? You about to say something? Mr. Live said you had to put together the biggest Southern Soul show. Who would be on the team?
If I had to put together what?
The biggest Southern Soul show. Who would be on the team?
I mean, I got to start with the ones that everybody popular with. I have to. If I'm gonna do Southern Soul, I got to get the pillars of Southern Soul. I got to get the Tuckers. I got to get Tucker. Don't get me wrong. Tucker Weish, what's up, man? I got to get Tucker. I got to get Kelvin Richardson. I got to get Sir Charles Jones. I would have to get King George. No disrespect, King George. I would have to put a Lacey on the show because I'm gonna do this shit like Essence, man. I'm gonna have to put a Lady Q. I'm gonna have to get Karen Wolf. I'm gonna get a Nelly Tiger Travis. I'm gonna get a Cameron Cole. I'm gonna have to dig in the crates and go back and get young artists like J Live. I'm gonna have to get Mr. Live, but Mr. Live be talking about he turn that dick loose. But I don't think Mr. Live turn that shit loose, man. I think Mr. Live got a pamper on with 2 belts. I don't think he
DJ Big O said what size that fedora?
What size is it?
Yeah.
Big O. Look, man, you gonna ask a man his pet size, man. You know my fucking head big, man. Look, Big O, you see this big ass fucking head, man? Man, I'm not telling you that shit on live, man. Inbox me, man. Man, Big O, I'm not about to talk about that on here, man. It's a size 9, Big O. Size 9.
So, hey, any new artist, EJ Johnson said, when I'm new artist, hey, just hit me up. New artist, hit me up, send me the message. Come on here. I'll call out a segment for new artists. I do new artists, but your new artists don't get y'all respected. It's too easy. But look, I got about 38 or 39. You know, I can get out this on YouTube. All my shows on YouTube now. So y'all go to KL Production on YouTube. That's where y'all can watch all the shows. I can watch all the shows, all the episodes on YouTube. KL Production. I'm gonna watch it. Like I said, next week I'm gonna be DJ Haynes, and all of him's gonna be DJ Cal. So
that's great, man.
Hey, Crystal Tucker's out here Simon Cowell.
Crystal Tucker, Miss Ray Velvet.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't messing with that lady, man. That lady got so much class. She's so sophisticated. I ain't playing with her. I just talked. Actually, I was on the phone with Miss Crystal Tucker yesterday. And then you called me. And then when you called me, I got off the phone with her. So I actually was on the phone with her. Crystal Tucker, I think a lot of people need to pick her brain. She's very educated. So a lot of people don't understand. People think that just because people sing, they not educated. Nah, that lady is very educated, man. And so y'all take away from that, man. But like I said, I don't have a personal vendetta against nobody. Stella Stone, send me a friend request, and I'll personally accept that friend request. And you know, I don't know about me and you not friends. I thought we was friends because I really want to taste one of your pies. You know, they told me you make good pies. But like I said, man, we in this business, man, to try to improve. Yeah, we all want to make money, but we all know I don't have all the answers, Kevin. Like I said, Big O may have some things that he have seen while he's out on the road. Trucker may see some things that he's out on the road. Ken, Melody Hudson, Dee Dee Simon, Lady Q, anybody that's a part of this game that may have something to bring to the table, and where it can improve. Man, let's talk about it. I'm open for any dialogue, any conversation or whatever. I don't have a personal preference. I don't have a personal vendetta against nobody. If you're a promoter, holler at me. I seen some promoters over there by Lady Q birthday party, Mr. Mike and all of them. Yeah. And we got along like we've been on each other, man. So I salute these cats. Scott Banks, my first time meeting Scott Banks personally, and we never had an issue, man. We chimed it up like we was playing dominoes and spades, man. So like I said, I'm a realist, man. Sweet Nay asked me to be her video man. I was like, what the hell? I didn't know if I could video. But I tried to do the best that I could, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't know. Summer Wolf was there. I enjoyed Summer Wolf performance. I enjoyed Lady Trucker's performance. But like I say, man, and I'm all about trying to give some of the people that's not popularly known an opportunity. That's what Sugar Love Radio for, and that's what WSLL Radio for. Now, do I play the Tuckers? Yeah, I play Tucker. And guess what? If you say Tucker's on here?
Yeah, he's on here.
Look, ask Tucker, ask Tucker, do he even know my email address? Tucker don't know my email address. Tucker never sent me no music. But I have all his music. And I'm in New Orleans.
So what's your email address? What's your email address?
WSLLradio.com. Oh, my bad. You said email. WSLLradio@gmail.com. And then I got sugarloveradio@gmail.com. Sugar with no R. SUGARADIO @gmail.com.
Somebody said, "What do you see Southern Soul in 10 years?"
In trouble. I see Southern Soul in trouble in 10 years if we don't start if we don't start protecting the name, if we don't start protecting the brand. I see it in 10 years because you know what? A lot of people, just like I went on live yesterday, I had over 500 and some viewers, 1,200 comments. A lot of people was on there because they thought it was going to be confident messy. That's not my direction. I see Southern Soul as making a big impact in the business. If we correct a lot of things within the next 2 years, I see Southern Soul artists getting Grammys. I see the Grammys and the VMAs knocking on the doors because you got to understand, there's money in this business. That's money in this business. And in this business, a lot of, let Kevin, we on live right now. I'm talking to my people.
Yeah.
So check this out. Hold on, Kevin. I got to fix the hat. How many black distribution companies in this music industry do we have?
Hello? Dang, he went out.
You click some. Okay. How many of these distribution companies that the black people own? How many distribution companies do the white people own? How many of these record labels, like Music Access, black people not over there? You got black artists over there. So my thing is, well, sometimes, man, we got to protect ourselves. We got to be able to invest in ourselves. And that's why I say structure and standards. Kevin, you've been speaking about it a long time. I know you're a military guy. But let's just keep it real, man. A house with no respect is not a house. Because anything goes. We got to be able to start standing up. We got to be able to start checking individuals. We got to be able to start checking ourselves and allowing people to check us. Kevin, I'm not right all the time.
Yeah, nobody is.
If you come to me, if Tucker come to me, guess what? I listen. It depends on who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you about to bull stuff, I ain't about to play with you.
Can you hear me?
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But we got to be able to start. We got to be able to start somewhere and improve. 10 years from now, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen in this business.
I remain optimistic, man. I think it's gonna be better. I want to say this. Am I still echoing?
No, you ain't echoing. I had to come a little closer. Your volume went down.
You know, I like Dave Chappelle, and I follow Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is a genius. He's a genius. You know, a lot of folks don't like his style of comedy, but he's a genius. He's kind of good. This is what he said at one time. It's Dave Chappelle quote. He said, there is something so good about this genre." He's talking about being a comedian, that when done correctly, that he will fight anybody that gets in the way of a true practitioner because he knows you're wrong. He said, "This is the truth, and you are obstructing it." So I'm not talking about the content. I'm talking about the art. That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah, that's a true statement, man.
So true. That is so true. Look, hey man, it's 9:18. I'm gonna go eat my dinner.
Yeah, go eat your dinner, man. I'm about to go live, man.
That's cool. I'll watch it while I eat my dinner. I'm gonna go through the comments.
Yeah, I'm about to play some music, man. I want to tell you, man, I thank you for the opportunity. I think what you have going on is a great platform, a great opportunity for a lot of individuals to come on there. So I urge everybody to reach out to you, those who have something to bring to the table without trying to be messy. I also want to say that, hey man, the Southern Soul followers, Southern Soul fans, Southern Soul artists, Southern Soul DJs, we got a lot of people that's in attendance all over the world that's at our shows. Man, let's just harness that energy. Let's just try to improve it, and let's just try to make it better. I don't have all the answers. I'm down here in New Orleans. I'm an advocate for this music. They don't play it on the radio, but at the end of the day, I do. That's why I invested in me, man. And y'all just keep up the good work, man. Those who still got to work on their craft, work on it. Don't give up. Those people that won't give you an opportunity, man, y'all can contact me. 504-275-7926. I'll give you an opportunity. Cookie Right Radio in Atlanta give you an opportunity. Ken down in Memphis will give you an opportunity. So there's a lot of opportunities out here. So like I said, let's just be positive about it. Like I said, I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus. That wasn't my intent. I'm just trying to be as truthful as I can be. And if you got a person that's lying, you can't trust them. Yep. So at the end of the day, man, Kevin, once again, man, I apologize to you. Salute you. I look forward to watching DJ Haynes, DJ Cowboy, on your podcast, man. And like I say, share your flyers with me. I'll share the flyers with my people. It's all about, it don't cost me nothing to do that. So at the end of the day, and hey, Tucker, I heard y'all looking for me. Got a grand boy, boy. More half a gallon, man. If you want to drink, tell True call me, man. I'll send a bottle to you, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you, brother, man. I really appreciate you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But look, hey, y'all tune in next week. It's still DJ Week. DJ Haynes coming up, and I got DJ Cowboy. But look, you remember when the flash came on when the TV went off, right?
Yeah, man. But check this out. All right.
See y'all later. Next week. Good night, y'all. See y'all next week.
Hey, it's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Everybody alright? It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. Hey, you better hold on tight. It's off the record. It's Wednesday night. K-On, I think they're ready. You tuned into what you tuned into.
Give me my theme music. Yeah.